Top books to read in 2024. Let's get it. January. It's all about the new beginnings, and we're starting with Outlive by Peter Attia. This book is a roadmap to longevity, and the key lesson here is the importance of health span over lifespan. Where lifespan focuses on how long we live, health span focuses on how well we live during those years. Dr. Attia emphasizes the significance of optimizing our health span through various means like nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, and mental health. A perfect New Year's resolution. Now let's slide into February, the month of connection. How to Know a Person by David Brooks is my pick. It teaches the art of understanding others beyond the surface, and one of those is through LOL, listening out loud. An example is Oprah. Just look at how she naturally reacts in conversation. Leaning in, becoming very present, and reacting both emotionally and physically while the other person is talking, thus building that connection, especially for the month of love. Sliding into March brings Excellent Advice for Living by Kevin Kelly. As we spring forward, this book offers timeless one-line or paragraph nuggets of wisdom to give us a spring in our step, you know what I mean? And that's in every aspect of our lives. Here's one. Before you're old, attend as many funerals as you can bear and listen. Nobody talks about the departed's achievements. The only thing people will remember is what kind of person you were while you were achieving. And there's lots of other simple truths like these that may help lead to a profound, fulfilling 2024 and more. Sliding into April is Money Month. As some places, this is the month to pay your taxes. Just Keep Buying by Nick Maggiulli is your financial guru. He simplifies a lot of personal investment strategies out there, with one being dollar cost averaging. This is where Maggiulli emphasizes that for most investors, especially those who are not professional traders, the best strategy is often to consistently invest a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of the market's condition. So for normal people, this really simplifies the investment process and reduces the emotional stress associated with trying to time the market. Ka-ching, and moving on forward. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Why Nobody Has Told Me This Before by Dr. Julie Smith is the gem. It offers invaluable insights into maintaining mental wellness, one of which is black and white thinking, where we see things in extreme all or nothing terms. I know sometimes I do, but what's crazy is that we all know the world is just not color binary. There exists a lot of gray area, and we should flip through these thoughts before they drag us down. Lots more where that came from. Thank you, Dr. Julie Smith. We're halfway through the year, so let's keep pushing. That's why June's Recommend is Never Finished by David Goggins. It's a follow-up to his original Can't Hurt Me, both sharing the themes of resilience and relentless pursuit. One of the many things I loved about it was David's method of developing a mixtape where you record yourself saying your weak excuses to not do something. Then you play it back so you can verbally kick yourself in the butt to get moving. Callous mind and summer strength, here we come. Here comes July, and it calls for Turning Pro by Pressfield. It's about transitioning from amateur to professional in your passion. Mainly a raw motivational book, but highly effective. Main thing I received was to really turn pro, you must resist addiction. This could be spending hours on social media or something else that completely distracts you. This is the resistance that's really preventing you from doing your thing. So let's go for pro. August. It's heating up with Lateral Thinking by Edward de Bono. This comes as we finish off the summer and get back into the school and work mode, and it's all about preparing you to be an even more creative problem-solving machine. With Lateral Thinking, it will teach you to do just that through various techniques that can not only be used at work, but for your own personal obstacles as well. One of my favorite techniques is the reversal method, where you think of the opposite to spark an unknown approach. For example, let's say you wanted to make the world's best pizza. You would think to add more toppings, but what if instead of adding, you subtracted toppings? Bingo. That's exactly what happened with the famous New York pizza. The reversal method led to taking toppings off, focusing on the basics, quality of dough, sauce, and cheese, and it became a worldwide sensation. Yummy. Now, going into September, the month of getting unstuck. Anatomy of a Breakthrough by Atler. It explores the science behind eureka moments in becoming unstuck, whether at work or a personal project or anything in between. One of these techniques is to help your stuck in the mud mind from repeating those same thinking patterns and processes is by changing your environment. If and when you feel like you're stuck, go for a walk and just move your body. Sounds simple? The best things in life usually are. Speaking of the best things in life, we're talking about October. Birthdays, my birth month in particular. October is for the Courage to Be Select by Ichiro Kishimi. It's more of a philosophical read, but again, since it's my birth month and this is my video, I'm gonna make the recommend. I thoroughly enjoyed it as it made me think of happiness in other ways. Here's an example. You may have heard the phrase "mo money, mo problems" by the late Notorious B.I.G. He was really onto something, as Ichiro echoes that the root of all problems really stems from interpersonal ones. So a path to happiness is really nurturing the right relationships. Off to November, a time for efficiency with Second Brain by Tiago Forte. It's about harnessing technology to organize and amplify your thinking, especially through note-taking. And the biggest thing I learned was that the sooner we can apply notes into a searchable brain, the less cognitive load we have and the more productive we can be. It's so easy and obvious that it's pretty silly. And the core lesson here is to just write. Avoid printing things up or organizing it. It's just really, how do we just rightfully just express ourselves and then get organized, right? So the key here, just upload as much as you can possibly and build that second brain. We made it. December is for When to Jump by Mike Lewis. It's your companion to close off the year and reflect how it went. When to Jump provides a 4-phase framework called the jump curve to help guide you through a process of making significant life changes. I'm a suck for personal stories, and there are plenty of those too, from everyday folks and some famous you may have heard of. And they're here to give you that perspective into making a more confident decision for your next life move and to help you prepare for the following year. There you go, 12 months, 12 books to recommend for 2024. Which book sparked your interest? Drop a comment, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more brainy books. Keep turning those pages and exploring new horizons. And until next time, stay curious and happy reading.